That's pieces of those three.
I think that's a cool effect, honestly.
She's all cries. I'm like, what is that top one?
I think that's supposed to be continue. Or maybe new game.
I don't know. Try it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's see you again.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arm in the air like she's totally oblivious to the attention she might draw to herself. Oh, this girl is my neighborhood and good friend. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making before today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me.
Oh my god.
It's an ordinary school day, like any other. See, I'm pretty sure this is legitimately like you have to restart the game for it to become normal again.
Oh my god, this is great.
Mornings are usually the worst. Being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. But I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average. By on the average? Okay, that's kind of strange. By on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyways.
True.
I think legitimately it's going to be the game just without Sayori.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
And school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
Clubs.
There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I'd have no choice but to start with the anime club. Question mark.
Obama. Monica.
My goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Excuse me.
Yeah, it has.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other, well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably one of the most popular girls in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic.
I'm so smart.
Basically, completely out of my league.
I'm completely out of your league.
So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Yeah, these lines are definitely a repeat of when they were in the classroom for the first time.
Yeah. What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use in my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really, you quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. Excuse me. Literature club.
Literature.
That sounds kind of dull. Also, all the glitches are just when he's sharding himself. He's peeing a little bit because he's so excited.
It's like short-circuiting because he's talking to a woman. How many members do you have so far?
Kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I guess I can see that.
But it's not really boring at all, you know? literature can be anything. Read it and write it in poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps their manga collection in the club room.
Oh, did you say her manga collection? Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. That stupid bitch. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
I knew it. Woman.
Hey, Obama, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join?
Oh, I mean, I guess so, but
In that case, if there's any chance you could do me a big favor, I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please.
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica?
oh, sure, I guess I could check it out.
Ah, awesome. You're just really sweet, Obama. You know that?
It's nothing really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials some another time. You're more important.
Alright, let's do our vocal warm-ups.
Me.
La, 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 la.
Me.
I'm gonna start practicing that. Hey man, where'd you find some of them?
Yo, you got the.
I love that video. Oh my god. Nurse today, And thus, today marks a day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile.
Isn't that a play on the other line from the first playthrough?
I think so, yeah. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Constants and variables. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
I'm back! And I brought a guest with me.
Oh my god.
Oh, guest!
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the literature club, Obama.
Oh.
All the words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So let me guess.
She's still girl too, she just said her name.
No, she didn't. Oh, Monica did, I guess.
Yeah.
You're Monica's boyfriend, right, bitch?
Oh, I'm not.
Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's possibly a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki. She's full of energy, as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki.
Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So I ran into Obama in the classroom and I decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica. I didn't tell you to let me... Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was... Is that right? Oh, I was going to... Well, you know...
Bake cupcakes, but no.
Right.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fucking stupid.
I didn't forget, but it just kind of happened to run into him.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
Alright? Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh.
Why don't you come sit, Obama?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Well, what are you doing? Stop that. I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must have been hard to start a new club.
You can put it that way, I guess. Not many people are very interested in putting it all out there, or putting all the effort to starting something brand new.
Yeah, me either.
Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal.
Having sex with me.
Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle.
You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Hee. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean, I
believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly... Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
That's fucking great. So, Bomna, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well,
That's the question.
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answer that.
manga.
Well, that's fucking stupid.
What'd you say?
I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess. So you're fucking dumbass.
Low IQ over here.
Well, that can change.
Yeah, well, if I took a jump from your ego to your IQ, the fall would kill me, you fucking idiot.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Right?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her ass with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds, so I can replace reality that sucks so fucking much. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly rambling about things she knows nothing about. She seems so reserved and timid that I stopped really listening to her.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements, people with deep psychological issues. Isn't it amazing how people are so unstable and still while trying to get your attention?
Have you ever read Caillou? It's my favorite.
Did I ever tell you about the guy when I was riding my bike around one day and a kid on a school bus had the window open and he looked at me and went, "Oh my god, it's Caillou!" I looked at him and I said, "Caillou fucking wishes he was me." And he said, "I love you," and he blew me a kiss. And it was honestly one of the weirdest experienmes I've ever had.
Dude, every single weird exchange I have is with high school. Wait, hold on.
Wait.
No, every time somebody says something, like it has a weird conversation with me, it's just a high schooler who's like weirdly confident.
Mm-hmm.
And they just say something weird. I'm like, yeah, man, whatever.
I was once driving the Aristo down on the one-way, and there was a fucking kid standing in the middle of the road twerking.
I know.
Yeah, so I had to fucking stop for them, and then they went to the side of the road and gave me the pedal down motion, so I fucking revved it, and then they all cheered it. Another weird experience.
I was cruising in my Subaru, and I passed a group of high schoolers, and they're like, "I love your car." I'm like, "Thanks, man." And then he's like, "I love you." I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I hate when high schoolers come on to me.
Yeah, especially of the incorrect gender.
Isn't it amazing how we got so off topic? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Oh, that's not even me. Oh, fuck.
Sorry about that.
Oh, are you a fan of the FNAF books? Five Nights at Freddy's. I really like it.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level.
You know Chica? She's my favorite.
Oh, Chica.
Sometimes when that foxy fella likes to run up the hallway, it really scares me.
Yeah, the animatronics get a little quirky at night.
That Golden Freddy, he's quite something.
At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with The Rock. Yeah, you're
More like
maybe right
Brock.
on the one.
It's even funnier the second time.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
I mean, you're kind of scary.
But I mean, like, if a story can make me think or like bring me out of this shitty reality,
You
then
scare me.
what do you mean?
I wish you weren't here.
You shouldn't say that. It's, all right then. Surreal
You're
horror.
like 4 inches taller than me. I'm already 6 feet, so...
Yeah, I could be your dummy mommy if you want.
I hate horror.
Why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea, bitch?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
I forgot what voice you did. Well, I guess sometimes.
I mean, right now you're voicing 3 out of the 5. Do you want me to take
No,
one?
it's fine. I like it.
Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No,
Natsuki averts her eyes.
you wouldn't like them. I'm not
a very confident writer, or not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels like a fucking idiot. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. It takes a large cock.
Oh, what was that last part?
Don't worry about it. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up yourself to your readers and exposing every part of your body, even the deepest reaches of your butthole.
You have some interesting writing techniques, Yuri. Maybe you could share some of your work.
No, you don't. You need to subscribe if you want to see that.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. Yeah.
But
That's
seriously, buy the premium package.
We all sit in silence.
Full
for a
spread in that one. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
Huh?
Huh?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
I'm looking at you quizzically, bitch.
Let's all go home and write poems of our own.
Okay, you didn't have to rhyme like that.
And then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even.
Oh,
I mean, I thought that was a good idea.
yeah, you thought.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, I think you're right, I guess. Monica, we should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. Or else we're all just gonna sit silently and they're gonna fucking read manga together or
I
something.
feel like it's sexist that my girl voice is like the way it is, but it's really funny.
That's okay.
This is what girls sound like, right?
I feel like we're really sexist in the Eden Club and
Yeah.
Detroit Become Human too.
Yeah.
I said a lot of comments that were not friendly to
This
half of
boner is rated E for everyone.
everyone, you say.
Anyway.
You don't, that's, I feel like you could go to prison very quickly for that.
Yeah, I was talking gender-wise. Calm down.
Is that any better?
We can't go to prison for being gay.
Well,
Not in this state.
yeah, I was gonna say not yet.
I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. Oh my god, it's not this girl named Sayori? I need to do my best to nurture this
Sorry,
club.
who's that? What are you talking about? Where the fuck did you hear that?
You don't remember her?
Be quiet, you don't remember anything. Nothing happened.
But I thought about what happened last
What do
time.
you mean last time? This is the first time.
All right, well, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Obama?
Oh, hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
I'm a man. You guys are women. This would be called a harem. Are you okay with that? I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and all, and
I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But
I'm sorry, I thought girls.
Okay. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Obama.
This isn't optional.
The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members.
Well, if you still had Sayori, this wouldn't be a fucking
What the
problem.
fuck are you talking about? It's
Sorry.
just 3 of us.
Sorry.
Shut your fucking mouth.
I'm so
Let
sorry.
me don't find one more before the festival.
oh,
I'm defenseless against these girls. They can overpower me.
I think I like that.
How am I supposed to make it a clear, level-headed decision when it's like this? I'd feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the clubs itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing proms is a price I need to pay in order to...
For the proms of the price I need to pay.
if the proms of pricing I pay to I write poems and the price I need to pay in order... So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls...
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Obama?
He's lying. I can see it.
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
I can tell you're lying. I can see right through you. You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left her after all that, I'd be super pissed.
Obama, I'm so happy. We can officially be a club now. Yay! Yippee! Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Uh-oh.
Everything.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
Everything. Okay, everyone. I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment?
What assignment?
Tonight's fucking assignment.
Write a poem and bring it the next meeting and we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
I'm looking at you. Obama, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills?
You said that out loud.
Sorry. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set.
I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Love you.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole day, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls and the creepy character staring at me in the window. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki,
Sup, bitch?
Yuri, and of course, Monica.
Hey.
That's all she says. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club with these 3 harem of women? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Oh yeah, I've heard that one before. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure. A dream. I wandered around an abandoned warehouse at night. Yeah, I was lost, looking for an exit. I just want to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall. Anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stared into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired.
Jeez.
Alright, well, it's great.
Maybe that's a container that Sayori's trapped in.
She's just in like a fucking big...
Get me out of here!
What's that? She's in a big Tupperware container.
I realize Monica's not even an option.
Yeah.
Sayori's gone, obviously.
Who's that?
Yeah, I don't know, actually. I don't even know why the word came out of my mouth. Never heard of that person.
Are we...
Do we want to try to riz up Yuri this time?
I think we probably could, and we already know what happens
Yeah.
with
This Yuri's gonna be easy, agonizing, frightening. Top left. Inferno.
Whirlpool or... Actually, let's try Lust.
Yeah. Yuri, you
She's a fucking freak, I
you
told
freak.
you. Broken.
Broken. Romance?
Yeah, that's okay.
Depression.
Where do you see the
Middle right.
Ah, I'm just stupid.
Death.
I like how she jumps for
Misery.
joy.
Yay! Woohoo! Yippee! Disoriented. Maybe? Yeah. Pain. This is really easy.
Yeah, it honestly really is.
Defeat. Anger. Anger might actually be Natsuki.
Cry.
Cry.
Or I'll do cry.
Graveyard would have been another one.
Massacre. Analysis would probably work.
Crimson.
Intellectual.
Papa.
would do it, but well, she doesn't like her dad, so
Maybe she has daddy issues.
I'm just gonna do intellectual.
Tenacious.
Uncontrollable.
Suicide.
Yeah, that's extreme.
Extreme. Yuri is extreme.
Pleasure.
Dark. Easy.
It's too easy. We got 19 out of 20.
How you getting, Obama? Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck.
Sorry about that. I get a little nervous sometimes.
Jeez.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Obama.
Your face. What the fuck just happened?
Don't worry about it. It's a nervous tick. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh my god.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Wait. Listen to the music.
It's faster.
Yeah, it's different. It doesn't quite sound right. It's kind of a banger, though.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica, bitch. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take this seriously, you won't see the end of it.
Oh?
Oh,
Whoa, she's in front of the thing.
yeah.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for somebody who keeps a manga collection in the club room.
Can you please adjust your Z-axis, please?
Sorry, is my hair in the way?
You're drawing over the screen, you fucking dumbass.
I'm like,
Oh my god.
everybody's like a lot bigger than me right now.
Oh my god, what's happening?
I'm doing that, but
Oh my god, that was
Not-
weird.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Monica manga.
Simply defeated, Natsuki flops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, Obama. We'll make sure to put you in we'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyways, now that you're in the club and hall, perhaps you might be interested in picking up a book to read.
Well, how else are you gonna read it? I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask.
Wait.
Oh, the music also just slowed down again, didn't
Is
it?
the classroom tilting?
Yeah, no, I think you're...
Am I crazy or is it tilting?
I mean, it's more... The perspective is more tilted than usual.
It's gotta be.
But do you think it's like actively moving or it's just like
I don't
set?
know, man. No, it's moving, dude. Look at the bottom right corner. It's definitely moving.
Holy shit. That is disorienting.
What else is going on?
Well, the music just slowed down again, too, like when it transitioned.
That's wild. It's totally tilted.
They're just gonna be upside down if we keep going like this.
Does anybody else see this?
I'm having a little trouble standing. I have to compensate. And I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything.
Oh, it's not like that, Yuri. I want to be part of this club. I skipped half of that sentence. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Oh, are you sure? I just feel like the music got slower again. Well, as vice president and all, that's, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a
an
book.
AR-15.
Do you like this?
Oh, I don't like that at all. I prefer gun control.
Too fucking bad.
We're getting political.
We like to leave politics out of this club, and I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. This one is chambered in 223.
Oh, very nice.
It's got a short magazine, but it should keep your attention if you don't miss a lot. And we could,
Shoot up the school?
but if you don't want to come to school tomorrow, that's fine.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
Me when I find the mentally unstable chick with an AR-15.
How's she being so cute?
I'm pretty sure it's stopped rotating, at least
It's
the background.
throwing me off, dude.
I know,
think
but the perspective is really wonky.
it's crazy.
She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much.
Oh, Yuri, thank you. I will definitely read this. The music went weird again.
Yeah, every time it hits like that guitar chorus where it starts over, it gets slower, I'm pretty sure.
That's so weird.
I enthusiastically take the book.
Ew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everybody's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Now I think
Oh, it just went straight again.
it zoomed out with the perspective. It was only while it was talking to Monica, I'm pretty sure.
That's
Or not
weird.
Monica,
Yuri.
Yuri.
But that doesn't...
Well, that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she is waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Rummage.
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. So for who you write the poem with, or for, is obviously who you...
Yeah, it appears to be who you spend time with.
But at the same time, I'd also feel bad... Oh, maybe not. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book.
It didn't even let us choose last time, right?
No, it didn't. It just picks for you. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, Sherry seems to be on the first few pages.
Oh,
Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second.
Oh,
But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book.
Sorry.
yeah, you should be. No, fuck off.
I'm so sorry. I was just spacing out, looking at your beautiful face.
My what?
Nothing.
I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. I was just focused, and I probably wouldn't have noticed you in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this.
People
so...
don't talk like this.
No, like Mickey Mouse?
If you make accidental eye contact with something,
Look at her
somebody-
eye, it's drifting
Oh my
to the
god!
left.
Get back in there!
Oh
my god!
miss.
Your eye, it's, we gotta call somebody.
Could you please call me an ambulance?
Oh my god! Dude! That book you gave me, right? Oh my god, this is hard to pay attention.
I know, I'm just focused on her eye drifting off
too.
the screen.
Do you have a bit of a lazy eye?
Yeah, could you, for the love of God, could you please, like, call somebody? You're just fucking standing there. I wanted to reread some of it. Oh,
There it goes.
Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
I just stopped at the bookstore yesterday, and, that's not what I meant. I mean,
Oh, did you buy it for little old me?
I just happened to buy 2 of them, you fucking idiot. Read the room, dumbass.
I see.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go.
I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
It's called Hunger Games.
There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically,
basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison.
so
Outlast Trials.
and the
People trapped in there have this trait that turned them into killing machines that lust for blood.
You said this was relatable?
Yeah, it's totally relatable.
This doesn't relate to you.
But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and
Oh my
fixing them to
god.
completely relatable. Wow, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyways, I'm really into it. Like, really into it.
I don't think I want to talk to you anymore.
The book, I mean. Oh, not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of the same thing. The book is the thing about the limbs.
Well, you just don't look at my search history.
I wish to go now. That's kind of hot.
It's kind of dark, isn't it? He made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out from nowhere.
You not a fan of that sort of thing, Obama?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
Oh, you're kind of a pushover, aren't you?
Hey, I ran for president when I was in, 2008?
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just
that kind of story. You know, the one that turns me on. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because somebody wants to be evil,
Whoa.
but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway.
How'd you do that?
Do what?
Nothing. Never mind.
Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I?
Oh my god.
Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. Just don't ever do that again. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem.
You sure do. I don't like the side eye she's giving me. Either look at me or don't.
When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, my whole
Whoa.
body gets incredible. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
Jeez. Is everyone a psychopath in this game?
no. What would make you say that?
So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much.
That's just don't use black font anymore. That kind of scares me.
Black what?
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. So the least I can do is listen. That's a literature club after all.
That's, well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading, right?
Whoa.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I had to sneeze. I mean, you don't have to, but...
Ah ha ha. What are you saying?
Let me just get the...
Oh wait, no. That's
Well,
not
let me
the-
just get the book.
I quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag.
All right. It's fine. It's fine if I sit here, right?
No.
Oh, sorry.
I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
I just said you couldn't sit here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
That's a big word.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with somebody.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
All right.
I open the book and start the prologue. I'm already bored. I still don't understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, it's just a particularly not so great thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize
How'd you get in the corner of my eye? What the hell?
Don't
Get
worry
out of there.
about it.
Get the fuck out of there.
I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
Whoa.
I couldn't even read. I was just
There's bathing in the feeling of your body, something.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
Do I?
Where'd you get the water from?
It's about spit.
Sorry, I just have a lot of spit in my
I
mouth.
drool
So
a lot.
I like to gargle with it. It just keeps me on my toes. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean,
My eyes disappeared.
yeah, I can't see. What's going on?
Ha ha.
No, it's not really the funny stuff laughing.
Here, this should work, right?
I slide my desk up against Yuri's,
There. Stick your eyes back in.
then hold my book once between the two of them.
Oh, I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean a bit I got a burp.
Morty.
I can't. Morty. Morty.
Morty. We're gonna play Doki Literature Club, Morty.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Rick.
Morty. See where you hung herself, Morty. She's hanging from the ceiling, Morty.
Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Funny shit I've ever seen, Morty.
Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching.
Now my shoulders are almost touching.
It'd be really fucked if they, like, listened to your mic and picked out keywords and are like, wow, you're doing a couple silly voices, aren't you?
She just like says a Rick and Morty reference. It's like, whoa. Oh, dude, with AI, you could definitely do that in some video games.
That would be interesting. Like, it just... Think if you just ran it through, like, the chat GPT engine where it could, like, inclusively get what you're talking about and then
Yeah.
insert little snippets here and there. That would be fucked.
It'd be a little difficult because most people are loners and they play by themselves and they don't talk into their mics. But there's a lot of YouTubers who would be talking into it.
It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to open the book.
Here, is this better? I'll put my arm around your shoulder.
Oh, that makes me really uncomfortable, actually.
Here, I'll squeeze.
Your breasts look really heavy. May I hold them?
I can't make the honk sound.
Oh,
Damn, girl, those bazongas are honking today.
Oh, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
here.
Oh, jeez.
Her lizard tongue spits out and flips the page for me.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger.
Oh.
I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips
This is a
to the
new,
other side.
this is a new photo, new picture.
Mm-hmm. You know, unironically, if
The
I...
front of the classroom! We can see the front of the classroom!
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Holy fuck, boys! Is that where we've been this whole time?
That's the chair that Natsuki fell on. What a dumb bitch.
I remember that.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say though, if I did this with a girl, that'd be actually like a pretty good moment for me. I would like unironically be head over heels for a woman if we did this. So ladies, make it happen.
Yeah. I'm not a good enough reader for that. I would be trailing my finger across the book, and then I would have to do that like to the same sentence a few times, and she'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Sounding out the words.
And I'd be like,
That way, I turn a page.
"Photo symbolism, photosynthesizer."
But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. You cannot feel the warmth of somebody from that
Your
distance.
face, it's very warm.
Are you ready?
Well, I've been ready since we started talking.
Are you ready?
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yeah?
To turn the page.
Oh,
There you
yeah,
go.
sorry.
You're a slow
Sorry
reader,
about
you fucking idiot.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Your big bazongas are kind of covering half the page.
Don't say that. That's sexual
Maybe if
harassment.
you moved them so I could read the damn paper.
Oh, they're not really in the way.
Tell your bazongas to stop staring at me.
Tell your tits to stop looking at me, staring me in the eyes. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet.
He says that, but he's just staring at her tits. Our eyes meet.
I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
Oh, you're kind of slow, but that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer.
That came off as extremely rude.
Oh, I don't care. It was meant to be rude.
I see.
It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks.
We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
It's like an indirect kiss.
How?
Hey, hey Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but
Then keep it to yourself.
the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
That's fucked. Did you not
The
hear
part where he chopped up that person and cooked him alive. I really thought of you in that moment.
You can't say that to a person that's
Oh god, look at her face. True face of a psychopath.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things, she says, and all that.
Oh, it's just that, and that's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else.
Never mind.
Are you talking about the part where they cut somebody up and raped them?
Oh, we didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head.
You scare me. Yuri, are you feeling all right?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading.
You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breath, it's a little, oof. Oh, breathing, I mean, sorry.
My breathing?
Yeah, your breath, it stinks.
Why are you paying attention to my breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat.
Here, let me feel.
I didn't even notice. Anyways, I'm fine. I just need some more water.
Look, 10 out of 10. All right, don't push yourself. Reading this book can be very difficult for a person like you, apparently.
Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom.
What on earth was that about?
Oh, Obama.
Never know.
Did something happen just now?
I mean, I have no idea.
The estrogen around me, I think it's flowing into my bloodstream.
I think our cycles have lined up. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything? Figures.
Oh, sorry, I say it ain't so. I will not go. Are you worried about her?
Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
Oh.
You fucking pervert.
Oh, no, nothing.
Don't worry. I believe you silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. We've only had one class meeting, so I've determined it's normal.
Oh, alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other?
But one of the members is missing.
That's fine.
Well, shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I figured we get started without her. Is that okay?
No.
Yeah, I really didn't like her.
I stand up.
My fellow Americans.
I make a big mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. You know what?
Call this poem Crippling the American Economy. Whoa, getting political. Whoa.
Kids at home, if you want a good, what is it called? Bookmark, but you don't have anything, use a zip tie. The little head makes it easy to find where it is, and it goes all the way down the page, and it works great. And they're cheap. Welcome.
Oh, okay. Monica. Or Natsuki, doesn't matter.
Natsuki's gonna fucking hate
Yuri's
it.
not even an option. Can't even. We wrote our poem for Yuri.
I feel like she'll come back in the
Maybe.
classroom. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Hi, Obama. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better,
I think you should provide better mental health support.
I think you guys need to be an asylum. I think the walls in this room need to be padded.
What do you mean? Shut up. Don't say that.
I love you.
Why is there... Oh, never mind. I was like, why is there this huge pause?
I'm always listening. Don't take that in a weird way.
I don't like the way you say that.
I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. These people are fucking psychopaths. I'm much better off just going with the flow until they just note it, until they forget I'm here.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
We don't actually ever get to see his own poems.
No. I wish it was just like, death, sparkle, suicide, misery, pain.
Don't worry, Obama. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we gotta learn to get past soon.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I hand Monica my poem.
Take it.
I don't like it. Great job, Obama. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it.
You're a sick fuck.
It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Just like when I ran for presidency. That way it really counts when I put in some effort, just like during my presidency.
It's not very fair.
Yeah, tell the American people that.
Well, I guess it worked anyway.
Yep.
Yep.
You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
How could I know that? This is my first day here.
What? No, I didn't write it for her. What?
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality.
What's that supposed to mean, bitch?
Oh, you're back. I didn't mean it like the bad thing, though. now that you're standing in front of me.
Yeah, you better change your fucking tune, you dumbass.
But sometimes I get the impression that she's like totally given up on people.
Well, yeah, when they talk shit like you.
Shut up. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. If you know what I mean? But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I don't think she gets too stimulated when she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. I think she gets, yeah. Suddenly the
Suddenly, the door opens.
Yuri!
I'm back! Did I miss
Back
anything?
in black!
Back in black! I want that!
I don't even know the lyrics. All I know is Back in Black.
Me too.
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Eh? Already?
Already!
I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time. So I'm more glad. I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
Alright then.
Because apparently we just have a lot of time to just wait around for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, no
Monica,
problem.
I
Yeah,
guess.
we all waited.
Yeah, I said I was sorry.
Well, you know, you're still late.
But
Here we are.
I suppose I should get to my
We're
poem
all
now.
waiting for you. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good. You sound pretty confident for somebody who claims...
You sound pretty confident for somebody who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I love to sound confident. I just ooze confidence, don't I?
Not really.
Doesn't mean I always felt that way, you know? I'm not the confident woman you see before you. I wasn't always...
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me.
Is this the same as before?
Yeah, I think.
Let's do a quick read through.
Actually, no, I
I
don't.
don't remember, to be honest.
No, I don't think it is. The other one mentioned like colors, and it said
Yeah.
like I wasn't looking out, they were looking in, or something. Or
Right. What's the difference? What's the plot twist on this one? The panic, there must be the panic. Oh, I panic. There must be a way out. He's right there. He's right there. Or it's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
yeah, it's a completely different poem.
Well, I don't feel like reading it.
Did you like it? What do you think?
Oh, I didn't
It's
read it.
very freeform, if that's what you call it. I'm sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, it's the kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. For a popular girl like me.
You didn't even get to read that.
When performed aloud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. It was like when I killed Sayori.
What? What was
An
it?
epiphany.
Yeah, something like that. Epiphany, murder, whatever you call it. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everybody's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem of a story, your brain gets a little too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and then tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is another way if you keep the pen in the same spot for too long, you just get big dark puddle ink. Remember when I told you that? So it's hard to move your hand. Just go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Probably Yuri for.
Yeah, sure. Give my voice a break.
As Yuri's reads a poem, I notice her eyes light. Just make the
Right.
What's wrong with him?
I can't see it. Why? Oh, God, turn it off.